Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where if I recall correctly, we were thinking about attacking off over this direction. There are some barbarians up here and we're waiting on these units to get into position. It'll take them a bit, but there are roads up here, and once they do get there, they will eventually eliminate these barbarians and take this area back. I'm actually surprised that this fort fell, but we do have our fort maintenance down, so that should be reasonably fine. And yeah, we're gonna fight them here. Beautiful. That is absolutely ideal. I don't suppose there's any of these that we can build. No, absolutely not. And I did want to check through our administration here. I think there was one that we didn't get. Was that correct? Let's sort by religious unity here. Okay. This could be swapped over at this point to cultural assimilation, and likely should be. So should this one really. It's at 52%. That would be the most efficient way. There are a couple in here. That's right. Right at the end of the episode, I had a governor die. I replaced him while the credits were rolling, and he switched a couple of these over. So we're going to move this to cultural assimilation. And we're going to move this one eventually to cultural assimilation as well, and this one should go over as well. We're almost exclusively working on cultural assimilation at this time, but that'll take a little bit. That guy died, which means that there is a scorned family, the Vijaya family, and we're going to put in... Oh boy. Really? All there is a single skill 1 guy? Did I miss one? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm not putting in a skill 1. We're putting this guy in. Excellent. So we're in position here now for this one. We can definitely declare this. We're at 16.56 AE, and I think that's okay. We'll go ahead and declare this, and the Magadan Empire would not join. We don't care. We don't need the Magadan Empire to join. These guys would both join, and that's exactly what we want. So we will go ahead and declare this. Cool. In we go. And up here, we're going to push in this direction. All we need is the 2 units, I think. They can only move out here and here. Those are the only ways that they can move. Now, they could technically come around this way and be annoying, but there's a fort right here. There's not that much that they can do. Up this way, there's a fort right in the pass as well, so there really isn't much that they can do there. Yeah, this guy can belong to the Vijaya family. Hopefully he has a job. He does not. Okay, noted. We definitely need to import some grain over here. And how are we doing on our technologies? Okay, we're a ways away on those. Noted. So we're going to catch this force, no problem. And that is a stack wipe. And the plan here would be to take this location and probably come here and siege. Then these guys would move up here, we siege here. And then whichever of these finishes first can go for this capital. And then that would be basically the entire thing over. Assuming that they don't run around and, you know, be vaguely annoying in the background. They very well might. In fact, they should. That is the way that this should work. Okay, they have a reasonable-sized levy over here. Good for them. Good for them. I'm sure that will make them very happy. Are these mercs? Yeah, they hired mercs. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So they're going to cap back some areas up here. That's not a big deal. What we really need to do is get these forts dealt with. That is the absolute top priority right now. Shoring up defenses. I don't care about a fortress. A training camp is, I guess, okay. Not that we need it. I'm quite comfortable with our manpower generation. So I feel like that's okay. I would like to get some more martial advances here. We are, after all, working our way into the oratory advances. Or no, the civic advances. No, I'm completely confused. We are working our way in what advances? I know it's one of these. It has to be oratory, right? Yeah, we're moving down this direction. AE reduction, defending liberty, and then down into complex irrigation systems and bookbinding. That's what the plan was. Fantastic. We win this siege down here, and this guy loses 10 popularity. Or we could pay 376 gold for 6 stability, which I think is actually better for us. We'll go ahead and do that. And we're going to make our way up this direction. We've got 2 additional forts to siege. They just hired these mercs as well. Okay. I don't think that that's going to do much for them, in all honesty. So we're going to move up over this direction, and we could piece these guys out. They are the war leader, though, and we don't love that idea. We're not going to catch this force, sadly. But at this point, I think that we really do just work on sieges. We should out-siege them to a reasonable degree. And I think having 2 armies will be sufficient. So we finish up this siege here. And then we go grab this location. That will allow us to piece these guys out. I don't think that they actually have all that much here. Yeah, no, they don't. But that's fine. We're actually really close to piecing these guys out as well, the bigger guys. So that's very interesting. We are currently starving up here. No shockers there. We've already won this siege, though, and these guys might be heading here. I would be if I was them. That would be annoying, for sure. They have more mercs coming in up here. Okay, but I don't think they get there in time. Yeah, I don't think they get there in time. Especially if we get lucky here. They are sieging back over this way. This is kind of irrelevant. We're at 21% here. They are almost there. Does this fort fall here? No. Okay, that is a potential problem. We'll see if we get auto cap here. We are. So out of curiosity, if we were to go directly for these guys, what would we want? We would want them to become our tribal vassal. I don't like tribal vassals, though. So I think we're going to have to do this a little bit more awkwardly. I'm going to send these guys northward. And this siege will finish soon. Then we can come down this way and defend this area. That's going to be the idea. Hopefully this siege finishes here. And yeah, they take this back. That's fully expected. It does. So now we're going to head down this direction and fight this force. That is a merc force, and these guys are very likely to try to reinforce that. They run away. This force does definitely need to be reinforced. We are winning that battle. But we need to resupply this unit. So we're going to win this battle. And these guys are heading northward. These guys have taken heavy attrition. They're out of food currently. And yeah, they siege this back. Very rude. We can piece these guys out though. And that's what we're going to do. Would this be a tribal vassal? It would. We don't hold adjacent land. Okay. Fine. So, the supply limit here is 30. We're going to let our food regenerate a little bit. Supply limit here is 40. Actually, supply limit here is 87. So we're going to regenerate there for a bit. Beautiful. This force desperately needs to get food and manpower brought in. So, we're going to make our way up here. We're going to let these guys... Should we go into unit reorg here? That would give them a bunch of reinforcement speed. They're at full morale. Oh, we have to be in territory that we own. Okay, sure. That's fine. We'll wait on that then. Okay, these guys are walking away. That's reasonably fine. We're going to continue reinforcing. We're going to grab this area here. Oh, we're not actually capping this. Right. We wouldn't be capping that because we don't control this fort. Okay, so we're going to walk down there and cap it. We're going to cap this area here, and that'll get us some auto cap going. These guys need to walk southward at this point. Okay, so we occupy this. We can call down an omen, and I think that we go for state, religion, happiness, to be honest. Maybe discipline is a little bit better here. I don't mean to look here. Okay, that's kind of irrelevant to be looking at our capital. Man, we're slow up this way. Takes so long. These guys did not actually cap, though, which is fascinating. So we're going to... Okay. I think we're good. We're going to sue for peace. We're going to bring... Do we just cap everything here? This needs to be occupied, of course. We're going to separate peace these guys. Needs to be a coastal territory adjacent to your land or adjacent to something already in the territory. Right. So we take this. This is not a valid treaty, but we can take this. This is a full annexation. I don't know why we can't just claim this, but whatever. Okay, so we separate peace these guys with a full annexation. And we're going to lose half a point of AE because we're going to have a lot of AE here. These guys are heading down this direction. That's fine. We're then going to sue for peace, and it's going to be these guys, which we're going to full annex. There we go. That puts us at 42.48. Wait, what? Oh, did we not take this? Oh, that's awkward. I intended to fully annex them. We'll come back to them, I guess, after the truce. It's okay. And these forces will need to walk southward. Okay, so we're minus 2% right now. And we'll just head on over and look to siege this. These mercs are running away. I'm completely okay with that. We can fight them with this force. But yeah, I definitely intended to full annex this. That was a mistake, but it's fine. We can just wait out the truce. Not a big deal. So that truce will be up when? 689? Oh, that's super soon. Okay, no problem there at all. Not sure where these guys are planning to go, but we're going to siege this down again. And there will be no real problem with any of this. This is okay. Oh, they're going right here. Exactly where we were targeting. I like it. They're probably going to run away before we get there, to be clear. And the fact that there's so much supply here is really convenient. We can leave a unit here if we wanted to, but I think we would rather move them out over this direction because there's no one over here at this point other than rebellions. And yeah, these guys are indeed running away. We do catch them, however, and we just absolutely crush them. No shockers there. Beautiful. No stack wipe, sadly, but that's fine. Okay, we just completed the mission Lankan Nobility. Beautiful. So we'll go ahead and finish that up. We're, of course, still working on an island paradise. We need 40 additional pops over there converted. We're certainly working on that. Jungle Elephants is at 24. Yeah, as far as those go, we're waiting out getting some additional technology. We have a military invention here. I believe we were grabbing flexible divisions for that sweet, sweet morale boost. And beyond that, what else do we need? Kind of nothing. I mean, we can continue to work on this stuff over here. They're not all that helpful. They're more helpful for us than chariots. That's for sure. Okay, so we're going to finish up this siege soon. Our researcher just died of dysentery. What do we want to put in here? This guy is obsessive. And he's the same skill as this guy. We might as well put him in. Excellent. So we're going to be finishing those up somewhat soon. 57%. Sad. Well, we're just going to walk down over here, fight these guys, take this back. These mercs are heading northward again, but there's no problem here. This siege is actually over now. And at this point, we could probably just annex this, right? Yeah. 19 aggressive... No, that's 19 value. 1 aggressive expansion. That makes more sense. Okay. So we're going to take that over and lose half a point of aggressive expansion there. These guys are going to immediately start heading here. That's a good place for them to sit. Okay. So up they go. And where are these going to go? Out over this way, ideally somewhere. 65, 68. I want to check the supply map mode here. 77. That seems okay. So we'll park them up over there. Cool. There's all those elephants. Sure. So we have lack of food. Yes. We should definitely split off a unit here. So we'll go ahead and bring out some archers. And we use archers because they're the cheapest. And then actually only 8 of them. And we'll move in our engineers. I'm surprised it let us do that after it had... oh, it didn't actually do it. Okay. After we had finished our movement. Okay. So let's split them again. Now that we've properly finished our movement, we'll split 2 of these and 8 total archers. There we go. And these guys are going to go onto build road, with their goal being what? Well, I would love to build into here, but I think we're just going to build a road up and around like this, and then we'll build a road up through here, making sure to connect in like that, and then down on the other side of this impassable terrain. And then from there, I would like to also have a road out over this way. I doubt that that's really all that useful, but we'll do something along the lines of this, kind of like that. It's a little awkward, and I think having a road up this way would also be handy. So we'll go ahead and do that. Cool. That'll take them a little bit to get that built. It's rough terrain up there for sure. And we can't build anything up here. This is all pre-built. Sure. No major concerns there for the moment. So, missions-wise, what else do we need to do? Well, granary's raided. We'll replace the stockpile. That's fine. We're at 74 up this direction. That needs additional work. This whole region has to be owned by us or our subjects. We need to get more silk and elephant production. 650 territories, we'll get there. And that whole territory will get there as well, and Tooth of the Buddha. Tooth of the Buddha will be a little bit awkward for us to get. Last we knew, it was over here. The Seleukids are currently being invaded by Sumpa. Or the Seleukids are invading Sumpa? What is going on here? The Seleukid Empire is at war with Rome and Sumpa. Rome is winning. Or actually, Rome is losing. Okay. And Sumpa is surprisingly winning. Sumpa declared this. That's bold. Okay, sure. That's fine. So we're continuing to push through over this way as we make our way up here. We're eventually going to take this. Are we just going to hire mercs for that? Honestly, we probably are. Something like this unit would be more than enough to deal with this. So that truce should be up fairly soon, right? 1 August 689, so about 2 years. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll be able to clean that up. Around the same time that these guys get to their station points, probably, if I had to guess. These roads are probably not going to be done by then. Most likely. So that's all fine. Okay, so we need to continue working on our technologies here. How far ahead of time are we? 83 years. That's not bad considering that we're getting close. November of 688, September of 691, February of 690, and December of 688. So November and December of 688. Okay, sounds good. So that's like a year away before those start coming in. Not bad at all. And about a year before we're able to declare this war. Cool. Do we want to start integrating the Magadons? Eventually, but I think they're still useful right now. A tribesman and a slave? They can both be slaves. That's fine. We don't care about these guys' opinion of us. Cool. Yeah, this army doesn't have a commander. We could technically put a Vijaya in there, but it doesn't really matter. Is Sumpa still winning this? It kind of looks like they're not. Okay. Apparently they are. If I'm reading this correctly. If we look at Sumpa... Yeah, it looks like they are. But I would say that this is counterindicative of that. Yeah, I don't think they actually are. I think I'm reading that wrong. But that's okay. We do have a decision that we could do. It's that same theocratic monarchy that we've had this whole time. That can get on out of here. And these roads are taking a very long time to build indeed. But we knew it would take a very long time to get around over here. Eventually, we're going to want to colonize over here. That would be probably via Poo. And that's going to be a bit. Pretty obviously. We don't have any accepted pops that we can move in, so it is what it is. How are we doing on our conversions? Let's check in on that real quick. I want to sort by religious unity here. Okay, so this definitely needs to be on religious conversion. This is where it wants to be. This needs to be converted over to religious conversion. Or rather, cultural assimilation. Cultural here, cultural here. And the rest of that is all looking good. We just got a breakthrough, so we got an innovation. Beautiful. And that is, of course, going to go into equal integration. Increasing our AE drop, and then we'll grab Defending Liberty as soon as we start to finish some of these up. That now means that we're going to get bookbinding quite a lot faster, so that's really solid. I'm very, very, very happy about that. We are lacking a governor up over this way. We are going to put in this guy as a scorned family. Okay, so they're no longer scorned. He did change these over, and we're going to need to check through again. So what ones did he change? We know he changed at least one. This one, okay, we can make that be cultural. This can be cultural. Cultural. And cultural. And this can be cultural as well. This can be religious. Okay, there we go. There's that problem solved. There is a risk of rebellion up over this direction. Okay. Barbarians up over here. What do we want to do about that? Levies? Do we have a levy from this region? So this would be like Shan, right? So in like Burma. There's not a lot that gets levied here. Okay. I'm just going to hire mercs to deal with it. We've got plenty of money. So the mercs are going to make their way on up this direction. And it'll take them a little while to get there, and they'll have to regen their morale. We're going to take some civilization damage up here from the barbarians, which is rude. But it is what it is. We're so close to these technologies. 3 stability is good. I like it. So bookbinding is going to finish up here. And this is research points and research points. These are not the maximum research efficiency. I would definitely like to grab bookbinding. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the plan with these 4. Cool. We are losing this battle against the barbarians. Sad. We just didn't have enough time for our barbarians to generate morale. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and grab our Defending Liberty at this point. We're going to lose 10 AE for that. Fantastic. And then local embassies will be the next one. Martial advances. Cool. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And then after that, complex irrigation systems and bookbinding is the plan. So our morale is at 14%. Now, these guys are going to take a while to cap this fort. That'll buy us some time. That is a long retreat. Okay. Noted. I'm sad about that, but it is noted. So this is going to be February of 690, and this is going to be August of 691. That's going to take some time. Okay. Oh, these guys aren't making progress now. They have too few men. Hilarious. As soon as these mercs are done, they're going to get turned around and fight up here, and then we're going to declare on these guys with them, most likely. A full and fair investigation, sure. And now we can put in somebody from that family. Okay, what do we got? This guy. He'll do. Sounds good. I'm bumping up to speed 5 for the moment because this is taking them so long to retreat. Okay. They're going to get turned around here, and there we go. So now there's a civil war potentially brewing here. That is this guy. We're just going to bribe him. It'll be fine. We're going to get turned around and fight up here, but it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to take out these barbarians, and then we are going to take out this location. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, and Lohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kintogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.